In today's video, we are going to talk about equation chains. Equation chains are a series of expressions that equal the same number. An example of an equation chain is 2 plus 3 equals 4 plus 1 equals 0 plus 5 equals 6 minus 1. All of these equations total or equal 5. We have an equation chain to complete every morning during our morning work. This is a skill we will work on every morning until we grasp this concept. By working with your child at home, you can help them achieve this skill at a faster pace. At home, you can also use food to help them achieve this skill. Our first equation chain example is 5 plus 4 equals what plus 1? On a piece of paper, draw an equal sign in the middle of the piece of paper. On the left and the right side of the equation, draw a blank, a plus sign, and another blank. On the other side of the equal bar, draw a blank, another plus sign, and another blank. This way it helps the child to understand that these aren't just showing candy equals candy. They're understanding that this is an equation, so they're still going to be needing to see the addition sign or subtraction sign. But for the point today, we're just going to focus on addition signs. So you can have your child use different objects, M&Ms, Skittles, Starburst, or if you're wanting to be a little bit more healthy, you could use nuts or beans, anything that children are able to count. So like I said, our equation is 5 plus 4 equals what plus 1? So let's go ahead and set up number 1. So I have Starburst, so I'm going to put 5 Starburst, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 Starburst. I might space these out just a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. So 5 Starburst plus 4 more Starburst. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals what plus 1? So what do I need in this blank so that both sides have the same amount? One way that I've explained this to your children is during morning work. I've said to them that if your brother or your sister has 9 pieces of candy and you only have 1, how many more will your parents need to give you so that you have the same amount? This usually helps them to figure this one out a little bit faster because they want to have the same amount as their sibling. So this also helps them to understand this concretely. So they can add this up and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they can understand that 5 plus 4 equals 9. So they can then realize that 9 minus 1 gives them 8, so they know that they need to add 8 Starburst. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might be easier if your children have the same colors on both sides, but since I'm running out of Starbursts, we're going to use just a different color for this problem. So they can see that they have 9 on one side, and then on this side of my equation, I also have 9. So 9 equals 9. They're in balance. They are the same on both sides. Let's try another problem. So let's go ahead and clear off our board. If I have 3 plus 1 and I have 2 on the other side, what do I need in this blank? How many do I need on this side so that both sides equal or have the same? So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on this side of the equation, I have 1, 2. So how many do I need to add? If you said 2, you are correct. I need to add, keep these the same color. I need to add 2 on the other side because 4 equals 4. They are imbalanced. They are the same. Another item that you might choose to use in creating an equation chain might be seashells that you have lying around from a family vacation. In this equation we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 plus 4, which we know equals 10. And on this side we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So ask your child right now, 6 plus 4 equals 5 plus what? If you said 5, you are correct. 5 plus 5 equals 10. So 6 plus 4 equals 5 plus 5. So you're making these equations equal the same thing on both sides. So they're in balance. They equal the same. So your grand total, your total on both sides needs to be equal or the same. I hope this video has been helpful in knowing what an equation chain is and how you can help your son or daughter in achieving this skill.